So Little Durk and Muwop. So Little Durk and Muwop did their first live yesterday. This was the first time that Little Durk and Muwop went live to the public since everything. And to be honest with you, Muwop, as we all know, King Van's best friend. So that's why Little Durk has him on his side type thing. And it's an industry type live. A body is so valuable in that place, and this is what people have to understand, how valuable it is for someone to die in that place. Like, it's more valuable than someone being alive. That's why we have Little Durk and Muwop right now on live after they just buried this person. Now pay close attention to the body language. This is business. This is everything to do with business. That's why they don't even have that much in common. Little Durk has in his head and trying to use Muwop for. That's all it is. If it wasn't for the fame, Little Durk and Muwop and all of them, you wouldn't have been seeing them like this. There would have been no interaction, no connection, none of it. If anything, one of them probably would have been inside for doing. He's using Muwop, and if you look right, they were actually filming something as well. So there would be something, or probably a video or something of one of them, maybe Muwop or something, dropping a video after that situation to then make all this money off of it. This is all it's about, because it is very valuable. Someone died in the industry. This is all industry games. This is what people like Little Durk and them stand for, especially where Little Durk come from. And this is the thing, they said what they said about, Zemwa, so what happened with someone. We don't know exactly. We wasn't there. We don't know. We only know what they tell us, what they put and all this stuff, and we don't know exactly. So this, we can't even say 100% this is that, because we know how they've been moving us and how the government and all this stuff and how it's all connected. Traveling NBA Youngboy in the GetBack situation. So GetBack did this interview and said that he would like to do this 20 million joint tour with NBA Youngboy, but first he needs to give Quando Rondo a fight in the ring, and mentioning Little Tim and all of it. This was all to get NBA Youngboy's name back out there, back in the media. After that, then you had the news came out that they're saying NBA Youngboy will come out in like 2 months or stuff. They knew that he was coming out. GetBack and all of them already discussed this behind the scenes. Those interview questions that he was asking first place was actually given to him, and he went through the questions that he's going to be answering, the way he's going to answer it and stuff like that, and thought about mentioning Little Tim and Quando and all of it. This is all part of it. It is all linked. NBA Youngboy has sold him soul. Youngboy is actually pop in industry. And if you look at NBA Youngboy, you pay close attention, right? You see the number 38 everywhere you see NBA Youngboy. And this is not a coincidence. That number is actually a symbol. It's everything to do with the Mason and stuff like that. And that number goes deep, because that number is what they use and stuff like that to communicate. And this is not a coincidence. This video right here, it shows all the times when they report only death stories, the number 38 comes up. They'll basically say that 38 people died here, 38 people this, 38 people that, 38 people that, and they keep repeating this number 38. Communicate with the message and all this stuff, and this is of communication. The NBA Youngboy's connection goes deep. It goes all the way back to Pac and stuff, and that's why he is some sort of holder of this secret number 38. The death by numbers video with the King Van and FBG Duck and all that stuff, then you would actually understand. Say this is how the beef really started between GetBack and NBA Youngboy, because GetBack called him a free agent to do a situation that happened at his house, and said that NBA Youngboy cooperated with them and called him a free agent. But in this song called Time Never Mattered, NBA Youngboy didn't even respond to that. He didn't even acknowledge it or said nothing or GetBack when people started saying that he was talking about NBA. So Muwop posted up these pictures a while ago of yesterday. He wrote in the caption, "Now I'm throwing Z's. They think I hang with Jackboy." The other day, GetBack and Jackboy was going back and forth. Black said Jackboy is the one who instigated the beef between him and NBA Youngboy. And all this stuff is connected, and it goes right back to the way they did Pac, right back to the way they did Tupac, Machiavelli. It goes all the way back to that situation. In the caption, he finished off by saying, "Long live at 6 months. I love you, little bro. It's for life with us, twinning them. Ah, yeah, this stuff." TB shirt though with the demon sign. If you don't know who this TB guy is, so TB is actually the one who took out T.Roy. I said that on the day T.Roy was lurking, but TB squeezed first, and they don't know why T.Roy was out there on this ones and stuff. Normally they do hits in groups. Then there was the get back for T.Roy, and this get back now, Bus Stop posted one time while he was like thinking about T.Roy. He said that TB was begging for his life when they catch him. He was begging for his life and he was crying. They catch him and stuff, and apparently witnesses say that they emptied the clip on him and then they reloaded it and did it again. So this is what the witnesses saying that they did when they catch TB and the get back for T.Roy. They posted this right here telling people that he was T.Roy's slayer. The Bus Stop said in this post right, he said, "I love you a lot, Snake, begged to live, went out like a straight dog on Kidda, I miss you, you'll forever be in my heart, lil bruh." Everybody will feel his pain, and they started the backdoor stuff. And then he said, "Stretch gang till I'm dead, dude, on a for sure side, we up a few on ain't no secret." It ain't no secret, get back shit. He was saying that TB cried and begged and stuff, and then there's people that saying that this was actually a lie. What happened is TB smiled and said that you lot got me. Muwop even putting that in the caption. See, then mentioning at Cowboy and stuff, then talking about, you know, this FT shirt and all of that. It's dedicated to T.Roy for taking out T.Roy and stuff, and he was known as the T.Roy Slayer. I know that right now, as they call him, Little Tim and stuff, the King Van Say, I know this stuff. So it's crazy, and it's not a coincidence that he found this time right now to make that caption. That caption was properly thought about before you even put it, even though it might just seem like a little thing, and you know, it might just seem like a little title. It actually goes deep. It actually goes deep when you read into every single bit of it. The first part is where he's talking about the Kodak Black stuff, right, and basically putting that back in people's mind. And then the second bit is where he's talking about Zell Mono and stuff. Everyone know their bear Zell Mono and stuff yesterday and all of that. And then Little Durk called in all black. Everyone was in black. We have the TB, the FTB, which is the T.Roy side of it, and that T.Roy story, because that T.Roy story, again, it goes deep and there's so much other things. And TB was an actual character as well. TB was someone who was actually on stuff and had bodies and all the stuff and was out there doing shoots. So this is what I say, all the stuff is calculated, and everything that's happening is just this plan is being continued and it's in motion. And that's why we have the Durk going live when someone died and stuff. This $20 million tour, this is everything to do with the business part of King Von. They had to have a strong voice to speak these things and start this big era that they are now using to profit out of it, and they are going to make it to the very last bit. And by the time the situation in the next 3 or 4 years, or whenever they decide to make it there down the industry and stuff like that, there would be so many things that we would know that would come out, and everything we would know so much more.